guys, good morning. It was so weird. I've been like thinking about Leos a lot lately. I don't know why, but you guys have been on my mind, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a Leo reading, and then like the only card that was flipped over in my deck that I haven't even seen in this deck yet was the Strength card, which is your card. So I thought that was really cool. Confirmation that I'm on the right track. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get started with the Leo reading. I'm using a Wanderer's Tarot. I'm a little like sleep deprived, so if I'm a little delirious, it's because I really haven't been sleeping well. But I'm gonna use a Wanderer's Tarot, Clarion Tarot, and then I'm gonna use my Alice in Wonderland deck that I haven't used recently, but I love it. So, all right. Oh, these cards are like. Let's see what's going on with Leos. Well, these all want to come out, but I'm not taking that many. I'm just gonna pull them. Five of Moons. Two of Swords. And Prophet of Moons reversed. Some of you guys might be dealing with, sorry, I'm enjoying my coffee way too much. I just got stuck in the moment. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I kind of feel like they're emotionally cut off from you guys right now for some reason. I feel like there was one side of this that one of you was very disappointed with this Five of Cups reversed, but I feel like it was like a grieving period that you're coming out of, but I kind of get this feeling that this Moon guy, which is the Cups in another suit, in another deck, this kind of King of Cups reversed, he's either been extremely emotionally unhinged or just completely emotionally checked out. But this could be you, but I'm getting the feeling that you're definitely dealing, I kind of feel like you're dealing with a Scorpio who is very blocked emotionally with this Two of Swords. I feel like they're trying to get in touch with their intuition, but there's been a lot of heartbreak and disappointment and sadness around this situation in the past, and I feel like maybe they're just kind of cut off from their emotions because it was like too much for them. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was like a lot of heavy energy in the past that like maybe coming like dying down, but I still feel like there's residual. This Nine of Swords is reversed. Eight of Pentacles. So they're working on it. You're working on it. There's some kind of Five of Cups is reversed again, guys. It's like confirmation right here. So I feel like either there's a resolution to this sadness and this regret. And Five of Cups is like the grief card and like the looking at like things that didn't work out versus things that did. It's really weird in this Alice in Wonderland deck. So it's usually like looking at the cups that spilled and not acknowledging the ones that are standing upright, right? But in this one, she's reaching for cups that she can't get as a feeling of like either like looking back to the past, something that you can't fix, or something that you just can't quite resolve. And so I feel like with it reversed, those cups actually fall, and so does she, really, if you look at it like that. But I guess there is a way for her to get to the cups. So there is a resolution. So I feel like with that, and the Eight of Pentacles here is telling me that this is something that can be worked on. And like the Nine of Swords reverse is also like the anxiety is dying down. So I do feel like you're moving in a positive direction. Knight of Swords. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like there's like this impulsive need to come in and like say things that like you think like maybe verbally you can resolve this, but there's High Priestess reverse here and a Page of Wands. So I feel like some of you guys aren't really listening to your intuition about this. You're kind of wanting to be, and this Page of Wands could be you because it's a fire sign, but you're kind of wanting to be impulsive, but it's because you have this like need to like, I feel like right now, like experience joy, like explore things, like be free-spirited. But, and I kind of get this feeling too with a lot of these emotion cards, like reversed. It's also like maybe you're kind of checking out of your emotions because you just want to have fun and you want to stop analyzing everything, and you want to just be like the Leo that you are and just like go back to being joyful, because I feel like in the past you had a lot of anxiety and worries and fears. The Nine of Swords is reversed here again. Nine of Pentacles upright and Two of Swords reversed. Wow, you guys are getting a lot of double cards, which I love because I feel like it's a very consistent energy throughout all the decks. So Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords reversed, and Two of Swords reversed. So I do feel like you guys are going to be coming out of this this state of confusion and feeling like you're walking into things blind. I do think you're going to get clarity. With the Two of Swords reverse, I kind of take it back to then the Ace of Swords, which is a lot of clarity, a lot of like cutting through the clouds of confusion. And the Nine of Pentacles seems to be a very popular card lately. I pulled this yesterday for Sag, and I think I might have pulled it for another sign, but I feel like I'm so connected to you guys right now for some reason. I mean, not that I'm so connected to you, but like the Leo energy has been really strong in my mind lately, which like I think I've said this before. I don't really have many Leos in my life, but for some reason you guys have been in my mind. I don't know what it is that you guys are going through, but I feel like there's this breakthrough of like getting past a really dark period. Maybe that's why I feel connected to you, but let me see what else I can get here. Four of Feathers, which is Wands. That's a really good thing. Two of Pentacles and Two of Stones, and the Sun reversed. Okay, so this is, and Six of Pentacles upright. So I think you guys, the Sun reverse is sort of you guys been in reverse, but also I feel like you've gone through a very depressed period, but with the Sun reverse and then the Four of Wands, I feel like there's going to be happy times ahead. This is also kind of like a celebration of like a partnership. I feel like maybe some of you were weighing options with the Two of Pentacles and you kind of are trying to balance things out, and the Sun reverse is like you've really had a problem. I feel like for like the Leo is the Sun, like you guys, if anyone knows how to access joy and lightheartedness and being silly and being playful, it's a Leo. So when the Sun is reversed, it's like you guys are out of your element. It's like when a Sun is reversed, it's dark and it's not able to access that childlike wonder. So I feel like that's where you guys have like sort of been, and definitely with the Five of Cups, like in the past, but see what the future holds for you guys right now. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God, this period is a lot about you guys. Another confirmation. This is so weird. It's really about you guys and the Chariot. Yep. Pushing through, like, you know, it's so weird because I was also thinking, like, on my drive here, like, as we get older, it gets harder and harder to access that inner child, right? And that's what, like, Leo is all about, the inner child. But if you can just remember the times, even as an adult, that you were feeling most in your element, like being able to feel that joy, you can access that and realize that the dark times you've had are kind of like, they're important and they're good for like self, like illumination, but it's also really important to get to the core of like who you are and like the things that just make you feel like you. Like, for instance, I'm wearing a choker right now because this like reminds me of like my youth. Like I'm most in tune to myself when I'm like connected to like the 80s and 90s, because I'm like an 80s baby, you know? So like that's like really random, but just those little things, those simple things that remind you of like who you are. And I feel like that's what the Nine of Pentacles is all about, is finding that joy. Like, you don't need any situation to make you okay. And the Chariot, some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, but also, yeah, I'm getting a heavy water element in this reading, but also this is just about moving through something that's been challenging. It's like transportation. It's like moving from one period of your life to another and knowing that you are not stuck in the Sun reverse. So this is, yeah. All right, Leo. So thanks for connecting with me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.